Hi, my name is Kellyanne Hem, and here are 6 things I learned in CMN1160 with Dr. Strangelove. One of the first things we learned is how the media is a lot more manipulative than people realize. I didn't completely understand before how companies are very skilled at convincing people to purchase their products or whatever they sell, but they do it in subtle ways that appeal to their target audience, which is something we've been learning since the beginning of the course with Dr. Strangelove. I also learned that a lot of what we do as individuals is actually convinced to us by the media. We do not have as much individuality as we think because the media sends a lot of subtle messages that convince us what to do, how to live, what to wear, and what to say. They send these messages throughout our lives, and we kind of become conditioned to it. Another thing that Dr. Strangelove taught was that brands aren't just logos, they're like lifestyles, and this course made me look at how deeply branding is tied to identity, especially online, because influencers really turn themselves into brands. Like the way they post and present themselves on social media is kind of like a personal branding, and that's why they gain a following. And then we also talked about how the media isn't always neutral. When we briefly learned about the Chinese government, stories can be framed in specific ways to push certain viewpoints, and it made me think more critically about the news I consume and how different platforms can shape the same event in completely different ways. Another big takeaway was how consumerism affects identity. We buy things not just for function, but to express who we are. And I started noticing how brands and products shape how people around me see themselves, and how I sometimes do the same. This is something I started to notice a lot on TikTok. Like, social media has cliques, and these cliques tend to all purchase the same things. And then another topic we explored was how influencer culture shapes what it means to be visible online. Success is measured by likes, followers, and brand deals, and that creates a lot of pressure to perform and stay relevant. It made me think about how social media turns people into products and how authenticity starts to feel like a strategy.